Mabuhay! I am Eileen May from Misa Apolinario to talk about the first wave of feminism, women, and civil rights. For the longest time, as women have been oppressed and looked down, we are seen as, we are figured as weak and fragile. So I want to put it out there that a woman can succeed as a woman and stand as a strong individual. Because a woman can offer so much to make this world a better place.
Women's struggle for equality. This phrase, which appeared from the latter part of 18th century until the first half of 20th century, was the period when women articulated their equality with men. The development of liberal political thought by philosophers like Kant, Mill, and Rousseau, underscoring the equal rights of all men but not women, inspired women to craft their own philosophy of equality with men. After all, if all men were created equal, with equal inherent rights, then all women are created equal to men, with inherent rights as well. This means that the rights, opportunities, and responsibilities will not depend whether you are a male or female, old or young, black or white. Women are entitled with dignity, freedom, and security. The French Revolution was a triumph for the poor and oppressed, with both women and men fighting for their rights in this movement, showing the power of the people over the elite. While there was no woman-specific issue addressed during this movement, it inspired the seminal text for the Western movements, women's, the Zionist, Republicanist, Revolutionaries, or Revolutionary Republican women citizens. This means that during the French Revolution, both women and men played crucial roles in fighting for their rights and liberties. Women in particular were actively involved in various aspects of the revolution. Despite the fact that there were no specific women's rights issues addressed during this period, the participation of women in the revolution highlighted their determination to challenge the existing social and political structures and to demand equality and representation.
So, Vindications of the Rights of Women in 1792 by Mary Wollstonecraft. So, considered the mother of Eastern and Anglo-Saxon feminism, Wollstonecraft advocated for the uplifting of the woman's right through the evaluations of their work within the family. Her work highlights the need of the woman's educations and that women are not merely objects to be married off, but are also educators and caregivers of their children. So, this work declares that women deserve the same fundamental rights as men. So, si kinsa si Mary Wollstonecraft. So, isa siya ka British writer, philosopher, o nag-advocate of women's rights until the 20th century. So, ginataguyod ni Wollstonecraft at pagtataas ng mga karapatang kababaihan sa pamamagitan ng pagtatrabaho sa kanilang pamilya. Itinatampok ng trabaho ang pangangailangan para sa edukasyon ng mga kababaihan at hindi lamang sa pag-aasawa, kundi tagapagturo at tagapag-alaga ng kanilang mga anak. So, si Wollstonecraft declares that women deserve the same fundamental rights as men. Yes, kay kabalo man gyud ta tanan, kabalo naman gyud ta nga sa unang mga panahon is ang mga babae wala gyud sila yung mga rights para motingog. Kundi wala pa sila rights motingog, tapos ang mga babae sa una is naara gyud pumunta sa balay tungod kay ang lalaki lang ang galihok sa tanan. So, ang mga babae gid sa una is wala gyud siya mga katungod. So, ang teksto ng Wollstonecraft ay pinagmulan ng Anglo-Saxon feminism na nagbibigay inspirasyon sa mga modernong feminist. So, feminist na sulatin na babahala si Wollstonecraft sa pag-alis ng paniniil sa tahanan at pagtanggi ng kababaihan sa mga karapatang pampublika, edukasyon at pantay na pangisyon trabaho sa pagpatuloy pa rin sa mga kasalukuyang lipunan. So, ikinilikta ni Wollstonecraft ang mga critical na mga issue sa unang mga panahon na nagpapatibay sa kanyang sariling panawagan para sa mga karapatang pantay na impluwensyahan ng kanyang idea ang mga kababaihan na pindutin ang mga gumagawa ng patakaran sa paglikha na papabilang sa babae para sa kanilang mga pangangailangan at sa mga edukasyon. So ginapush gid niya ang mga babae nga kana bitaw ikuan sa publiko nga para bitaw ikuan sa publiko para kanit siya is matagaan ay din siya og aksyon nga dapat ang mga babae ug lalaki is kanang kantay na gid siya.
Ma'am, good afternoon classmate. Hey, I'm Mark Gisina Manggubat. My topic is all about women's slavery movement. What was the purpose of slavery? The abolitionist movement espoused the view that slavery was morally wrong and that the United States should ban slavery and emancipate all enslaved people. Giban siya ang slavery dito sa among lugar, United States, and slavery condition in which one human being was owned by another, a slave was considered by law as property or chattel and was deprived of most of the right ordinarily held by free person. And other explanation is continued by Mr. Nabong.
How did slavery impact women? The experience appalling violence, including sexual and reproductive enslavement, forced prostitution, repeated sexual assault, as well as forced childbirth and the sale of their own children, yet women slaves played a key role in maintaining a dignity of their communities. So this is and how does modern slavery affect women? So this is a kind of although modern slavery affect everyone, there is no escaping that fact that is a gendered issue. Women and girls are far more likely to experience forced marriage or forced commercial exploitation. Commercial exploitation is all activity used to
Women rule in the domestic sphere meant that every women were invisible to the public eye. Those coming from prominent mercantile or royal families, while visible, were not often given a chance to influence big decisions. These realities push women from Western Europe and Northern America to expand their struggle towards their own emancipation. Participants in the first wave of the women's emancipation movement fought for the right to vote, equal opportunity for employment and commerce, and the right to education. So, according to this topic is that before daw, women have no right to vote, and then they don't have right to work, to educate themselves. So, but aside so after ato na-realize sa mga babae or women na dapat i-fight nila ang rights to vote, to equal employment, and then to education, for the education for the women. So grabe siya kadako nga changes before and today. It's because what I've said is that before limited lang ang opportunities sa mga babae. And then, but for now, because they fight for the right of women, so today the women are empowered. So as a woman, I have the right to vote, and I have the right to choose what I want to be in the future, like what kung sa kong gusto sa work or employment. And then I have the right to educate myself for my own good. And then so we're so blessed today because if they don't fight before, so women as of now siguro wala sila yung right to vote, wala sila yung right to for employment and equal treatment. It's because before even though kanang royal family ka or imong family is slave, but same ra siya og kuan na walay right ang babae nga if magbuhat og own decision. And then walay right ang babae nga i-educate yourself. It's because before ang ilang pagtuis ang babae dapat na lang sa balay, and then wala sila right, ay dili need nga magtrabaho, so dili na need nga ma-educate. But the women fight to change that kumbaga naandan or kumbaga gi-fight nila to change that kind of style before. Good siya. It's because as a woman, so I am free today and I have the right that right to vote, as I have said, right to choose my employment or like unsay gusto na ko nga work. And then I can choose my course so that I can be educate. So kumbaga ma-educate ko. And then siguro sa kanya. So so dili lang that opportunity or the kana nga right is not only for men but also for women. It's because kaya buhaton sa babae ang ginabuhat sa lalaki. So that's all. Thank you.